Welcome to part 7. This is going to be the final episode. I did promise two things in the very first part of this series. And that was I was going to teach you the two main different ways that you can make these kinds of sprites. I would take the sprite sheet. So I got this sprite sheet of Shinoa from here. Oh, I have it right here. I've just found it on Google Images. And I've already prepared a few references so I can make outlines. So when you use these to make another sprite of Shinoa, you would first make a separate file. I personally name these files like character_pieces, because that file is going to have every single piece of every sprite. So it's going to have all of the heads in a folder in that Photoshop file. It's going to have every hand, every leg, every angle. And you're going to keep those because you're going to basically take them, copy and paste them into here. So let's say that Shinoa here didn't exist, but I had the pieces folder, which I don't because I didn't make one. I'm just explaining it. And you would just take it and put it over here. And I'll show you why I have all that in just a second. So you would have the face. This is the way I made Alucard, by the way. And then you would literally just go on from there. And this would actually be considered another face, and you would save this sprite, or this face, in the Shinoa pieces folder that I just mentioned you would have to make earlier, just a moment ago. So she's still locking off to the side, but it still works. You can still use the body, and then you would go on from there to make the body. And then you would, from there, you would make the outline and then the geo and remake everything, basically. That's why when you make one of these sprites, one of these characters, you're essentially taking away some of the work for a future sprite. See that too well. Oh, okay. So So there's one. And I'm going to just go through these one at a time. So I made that one. I'll knock it out. I'm going to delete it real quick just so I can make a little more room, because I have a lot of these. And I would practice doing this on your free time. Doesn't even have to be over a sprite. But you certainly want reference whenever you're making one of these. You want to practice with references. Go to Google Images and just look up live models. You're gonna have to, you're gonna see some nudes. You're gonna have to do male, female. Just, you know, you're still gonna have to do it. Just if you're uncomfortable with it, tough. Do it anyway. It's been done since ancient Roman times. It's just part of it. It's part of the. It just comes with the territory. Okay, so there's one. And try and do them in different increments. Try and do it in do it within 30 seconds. Do it. You can do it a half hour. You can do 2 hours. You could do 10 seconds. You could do literally 3 seconds. Try 3 seconds, trying to get as much in there as possible. I've had to do that as well. It's not an exaggeration. It's not a horse. There's another one. This one's a little more challenging. You notice I'm kind of trying to do this with like 10 seconds. So count them, see if it works out. Okay, that might have been 10 seconds. Okay, another 10 seconds. That was more like 15, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see how that turned out. And again, this is exactly what you want to do. You would make the outline, put all the parts on it, and you know, you would just make it flow together. So you can see the difference between the gesture drawing and just the regular old, you know, overlays that you see all the time. Not that your character is shitty if you make them. I'm just saying it's better when you do it this way. Now, I also promised one other thing, and that was Yuna. I'm not going to make Yuna. I feel like I'd just be beating around the bush because the technique is very much the same when it comes to the colors and everything. The only thing that's different is I don't have a reference that's showing her looking this way, and her body's not turned that way. I can certainly find one. It was actually more difficult for me to find this picture, which is a front view. But there's other characters where it's not as simple. But I can tell she's got her back pretty straight. She's got this, she's got her right foot forward, her left foot back. And it looks like her feet are flat. I'm pretty sure she does not have heels. If she does have heels, they're very shallow heels. So I'll just try and I'll make this really quick just to try to just to a certain point. So she's very modest, so she's not going to have her back arched too too dramatically. Anyway, that's how I would make Yuna. If I ever get around to making her, because I was kind of making fun of her a little bit in the first video, but be honest, I really love this character. I love Final Fantasy X. It's one of my favorite games of all time. She's whistling for Titus, or Titus. Tomato, tomato. Anyway, thanks for watching the tutorial series. I hope this helps you in not just MUGEN creation, but in overall art. If you pursue a career in art, you're gonna have to learn all this anyway. And you know, good luck to you in the future.